It's still raging. The fire is still raging, and it has gotten to the other side of the building where people salvage their buildings, their belongings from the buildings, and people are still trying to see that everything is brought under control. A lot of people are still trying to see that everything is brought under control. Wares and goods have been scattered here at the Roman Hills area of the Kumasi Central Market. People are also employing their ways to also try and then douse the pockets of fire by bringing water from some of the nearby shops to try and control the fire. The city is so congested. The city is so congested. The city is so congested. The city is congested. The city is so congested. People have come here to look at the extent of damage of what is happening here. Smoke has taken over the city because of the raging fire here at the Central Business District. So it's not so easy for people who have lost some items or whose shops were part of this destruction. It's not so easy for them. The fire started from one of the buildings here at the Central Business District, then to the container shops here, and then spread to the other building, a major building for that matter, which we are told has been used, part of it has been used as a warehouse to store some wares and some products. Some wares and some products here. Some wares and some products at the Central Business District here. The fire officers are still making efforts to control the situation.
Hello, Hafiz.
The fire officers are still making efforts to control the situation.
Hello, Hafiz.
They have been able to enter this area where they would want to contain the fire that is spreading within the location or the enclave where you have the container shops that have been erected here by retailers, traders who are engaging in retail activities and other works here or other activities here. So they are also not having the fire officers are not having it's easy, or it's not so easy for them to be able to access some of these places. And access has been a problem since morning. The fire service complained of access. The issue has also been reiterated by the national security officials who say the access was a problem, though they were also trying to help the Ghana National Fire Service to contain the situation. So we have the Ashanti Regional Public Relations Officer of the Ghana National Fire Service to tell us or to give us an update of what is happening. So what is happening currently?
Currently we are trying to contain the fire behind the main building, but accessibility is a challenge. So we've found ways and means to extend our hoses, the little spaces that are around. We've been able to maneuver to get our tenders there to be able to fight the fire.
For now, it's only this part you are trying to contain, because we've seen that the fire has also spread to the other part of the building.
We are fighting it from. We realize that the fire is at different portions of the market. So we are not only this part. We have our tenders at the other part, which are also fighting the fire from there. So you can see from here that there's one tender that has been stationed here to deal with the fire here. The other sides to have tenders there. So all the 4 tenders that are here, including the turntable ladder, making it 5, are all at various positions trying to contain the fire there.
But for now, are you able to tell us the extent of damage?
I can't see specifically, but from what is at the background, you can see that it's extensive. That's affected greater parts of the area.
But apart from the accessibility, what is also making the firefighting efforts so difficult for your members, for your officers?
I think that is the main thing, the accessibility. And some of the people try resisting us in our attempt to try to salvage some of their items. They interfere with firefighting efforts. Initially, we also had challenges with water, but that has been resolved. We have some tenders, some tankers on hand to give us water. We've been able to also extend our hoses to the hydrants that are around to be able to ensure that we get constant supply of water to some of the tenders that have been positioned to fight the fire. So now it is the access that is the major issue.
In terms of percentage, how many percent would you say that the fire has been brought down? Like in terms of percentage, how will you put it?
In fact, I can say now that a lot of the fire is out. I may not be able to quantify it in terms of percentage, but we've done much of the work, and I'm sure very soon we'll be able to put it under control.
But the accessibility made it so difficult for you. But will you say this is one of the hectic situations you've gone through in fighting fire in the region in this year?
Yes, in this year, this should be one of the hectic ones. One of the hectic ones we've experienced this year. But you can really see from the where the fire is that, in fact, access is a problem. It's a major problem. So at a point, the tenders had to be parked very far from where the fire is. We extend lengths of hoses, and these ones comes with frictional losses and water, its attendant water shortages and all that. So it's a challenge. Also, we just about 1 or 2 people, I understand, suffered some minor injuries, including a fireman and 1 civilian who have suffered some.
1 fire officer and a civilian.
A civilian has suffered some injuries. And
where are they now?
They are with the ambulance service. The ambulance service is also on hand to attend to the injured.
What happened exactly?
I don't have that information as to exactly what happened, but the fireman suffered some injury to his leg. Okay, so the civilian also had some debris falling on his head, and he was rushed to the nearby hospital. But the fireman suffered some injury on his leg, and he has been attended to by the ambulance service.
But did you get the cooperation you wanted from the public when you came here?
So like I indicated initially, we had some people resisting us initially, and others were also trying to salvage their items, and that was also affecting the firefighting efforts. And now we have the police also on hand to provide some order, and we are able to get free access to be able to fight the fire. Some are also helping us to be able to fight the fire.
But I know investigations have started.
Yes. Investigations have started, but I can't say anything now until we have good information on what actually led to the fire.
All right, so that's Mr. Adair, Peter Adair. He's with the Ghana National Fire Service.
Hello, Hafiz.
Service. Yes, Nana.
Yes, I was looking for